Guys doing? Yeah, I'm making a little, making a juice. I'm making a smoothie. I got the NutriBullet. You know, like, you want to see? Yeah, right next to the NutriBullet. Yeah, and my Power XL and my air fryer. You know, you see that? But, you know, making a. Let me see. Banana, raspberry, blueberry smoothie. And I'm gonna put that again. I got some yogurt too. I love yogurt. Yeah, it's a strawberry banana yogurt, and it's really good. And if you're wondering, I'm watching the movie Cake on Vudu. I watch Shudder a lot of times because I like a lot of the shows on there. Like some of those are pretty good shows. They got a lot of. I like horror shows because I was, you know, I like horror shows when I was. I didn't like when I was little really too much. I was too scared, you know. When I was a little boy, you know, I couldn't. I had injuries too, so I had so many facial injuries when I was a little boy, and so many bodily injuries from, you know, I was in some plane crashes. I'd been shot when I was a little boy. The dirty Nazi Middle Eastern party tried to infiltrate my father's mansion in Texas, and I'd gotten shot when I was a little boy, and had been injured. You know, somebody has to put it on record how many times I've been shot at by these criminals. Now, you know, I've never done nothing wrong. I've always been a good boy. Always went to school. Always performed in movies, TV shows, and song and dance and things like that. Never been involved in drugs. Never been involved in any craziness or anything. You know, I've always had female friends and celebrity friends. Always went to school, you know, performing arts or, you know, dance or singing, and, you know, in reference to went to film school too, you know, and college, and, you know, studied other things growing up in college and other acknowledgments, and so, you know, it's kind of a never been involved in any tricks. You know, I play sports. I always stay active in sports, you know, so, you know, basketball, football, baseball, Olympics, or cross-country skiing. You know, interested in sports, and I like bowling, too, and golf, and other things. So, you know, I don't ever get involved in never have an interest of getting involved in any of that kind of crap, you know. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm the only one who eats out of this, so if anybody's wondering. You know, it's not like I don't share any of it. Unless I had a girlfriend, but, you know. I don't have a girlfriend here, and there's no girl that showed up. I don't have no letters on the door from any female friend. Because, see, I'm not allowed to open up the door because of communist parties have tried to murder me since I was little. Communist parties have tried to sneak up on me to try to steal my mother and father's estates. But, you know, it's you know, this is a strawberry banana yogurt, which, you know, in reference to making smoothies, I love yogurt, I love ice cream, and, you know, other types of things. So, you know, I'm going to put a little of this in here. You can't really see it, can you? What you doing, kitty cat? That satellite man's been. When my cat starts meowing or something like that, sometimes it's satellite on her, and I told him to get the fuck off. I told him to leave my cat alone. You know. But the motherfucker, or this, well, excuse me, the government satellite man has been terrorizing my cat, and, you know, so it's pretty serious. You know, in reference to history of this situation. So here's the yogurt. Yep. We'll put a little milk in there. So, you know, in reference to any of the tricks, any of the lies, like you can see these people making up their stuff and their lies, you know, in their government offices, slandering my character. I have nothing to do with none of their crap, you know. My parents didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't have nothing to do with any of their tricks or games or anything that they do. These tricksters or whatever, you know. So it's pretty serious in reference to their activities, of their crimes, of what these people have done. You know, they're bad people. Some of these people are so bad. And I don't have nothing to do with none of them. You know, I just try to live my life. I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. You know, I don't hang out with, you know, tricksters or liars. There's, you know, guidelines and laws. Didn't sign no contracts with none of these people. These people try to forge documents. They've tried to make up lies to try to get into my life. And, you know, I'm not gay, and I have friends that are gay, but they know I'm not gay, and they don't try to terrorize me. But these other people have tried to play their manipulations and tricks, and I don't get involved in none of it. You know, companies are, you know, my mother and father's companies are running the way they're supposed to run, right? And give that a second to let it slide down a little. Right. I think I can add some more milk to that. Help lift a little. I'm gonna add a little bit more milk. Make it more volume, you know. The satellite man still caused that thing on my elbow. That's so nasty. It's not any growth from my anatomy. They put that on there. Some freak did that to try to steal my blood. Like they tried to kidnap me, and then when that thing started getting out, pushing out like a turkey, you know what I mean, like a turkey plug thing, you know, like on a turkey when it pops, you know, when you're cooking a turkey. This person tried to put this on my elbow, or he put this on my elbow to try to see when my body had produced blood. And then when this stuck up, this man tried to kidnap me to steal my blood. Like he thought it was a turkey tester, you know, when a turkey's done cooking or something. And that man has to be arrested for ugliness. They don't have no right putting none of their ugly tricks on my body, man. They're sickos. Nothing to do with freaks, man. So they want to get the lid on there tight when you're putting your juice in there. I just put it on there, and you know, remember it's the plastic. You kind of just, or you know, or glass, anything. You just kind of be careful when you tighten the lid on something because you don't want it to crack or anything like that. So kind of start out gentle with it and see what tension it takes to keep it tight, you know. Still seems like it was. Oh. So, you know, in reference to making a smoothie, you got to make sure the top's on there tight. Otherwise, it might leak if you put like milk in it or something or whatever. It's all based on, you know. Plus, you don't want to fill it too deep or whichever. You just kind of fill it out, you know. You kind of watch how you do it and. And yep, big smoothie. A little thick, but it's pretty good. Definitely wonderful. But yogurt's really good, the fruit's really good. You know, you can use fresh fruit or frozen fruits, you know. And, you know, you can add seasonings, fruit seasonings, or cinnamon, or sugar, or, you know, whichever a person might like. I've tried to get this thing off my elbow several times. It's just kind of like it's like maybe about 3 millimeters in height. But, you know, I use a thing to get it off there. And sometimes it goes down and then whatever. But anyways, they'll come off eventually. Alright? Anyways, have a good day. See you guys later.